I'll place mine afterwards.
It's actually difficult, eh?
Start at the bottom. Start at the bottom. Start at the
So at
bottom.
number 6,
At number 6.
I would put Shanti at number 6.
Okay.
Just because
Why?
of the fact that he's an older guy. I think as you get older, the room for improvement is a bit less. Not that there's no
Yeah.
room for improvement. I mean, there's a lot of guys that's been proving that age doesn't really matter in that regard, but I do think it plays a part in certain guys' genetics and so on. So I don't think there's much improvement. I think the ceiling has been made. So I'll place him
Okay.
at 6. I would probably place Dylan in 5th, just because of shape.
Dylan in 5th.
I'm not. I haven't seen him on stage lately. Let's just. I'll put him in 5th, right? No. Sorry, I'll put Julian in 5th. Sorry.
Julian.
Yes, I'll put him in
Okay.
5th.
Julian. Why is Julian in 5th?
I actually almost forgot about it. So I think size-wise, Dylan would just overpower him a bit. I think Dylan's shape is a bit better. I know Julian also tried 2-on-2, and I think he came in too small. I think the other guys just out-muscled him a lot. So shape-wise and size-wise, I think just Dylan trumps him a bit. So yeah, I'll say Shanti in 6, Julian in 5th, and then I will put Dylan in 4th.
Okay.
Dylan in 4th, because Yuri and Thabo's shape is just incredible. I think they're just genetically, with the shape that they carry. I mean, Thabo doesn't even need 20 weeks. That's the problem. Like,
So you think Thabo's would look better, would bring a better look right now in 20 weeks time than Dylan? Considering Dylan has had 2 seasons as a pro, he's placed top 10 as a pro. You really think that?
I do. Just shape. That's the only thing. And if he can outsize him on stage, which is probably not gonna happen immediately, but I think his ceiling is not met yet. I think Dylan is closer to his ceiling than Thabo is. So yeah, I'll probably put Dylan in 4th. Then I'll put Yuri in 3rd, Thabo in 2nd, and Carel at 1st. Because the improvements Carel made's very, very good.
Yeah.
I think he's just too big as well. I think he carries a lot of size. And as we could see from this off season, it's not like he loses a lot of condition at that size. So I think he put on a lot of tissue. And yeah, I just honestly, he's very committed. I mean, he never misses a check-in, he never misses a meal, he never misses a training session. And you can see the fire in him is burning. So yeah, I'll put him at 1st. I think he has the most potential out of all of them at the moment. So yeah, I'll put Carel at 1st.
Okay, so my list is similar to yours, but a few adjustments, right? Okay, obviously Shanti, not obviously, but Shanti has to be in 6th. Just given the fact of his age right now, he's a master now. I mean, he's a legend in the game, no doubt, but I just don't think he'll be competitive against the other guys, right? 5th, I also go Julian. I just think he's too small. He's got a lot of space to grow. I just think like he's been doing this for so long that he's not going to make up that gap, you know? He's close to being maxed out. So yeah, he goes in 5. At 4, I'll go Thabo. Thabo has to prove himself. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He has to prove himself.
That's a fair assessment.
He has to prove himself.
That's very
All
fair.
these other guys have stepped on the pro stage and majority of them have delivered. Thabo, I've never seen him. I only saw him once. And even there, like some people were telling me in my inbox, like, no. Thabo shouldn't have won that pro card ahead of, what's his name, Neyman. But I agree, like, I think he's got a pro level physique, no doubt. I don't think he's one of those pros that will think is kind of so-so, and like he's definitely got a pro physique, but I think I'll put him at 4. At 3, I'd put your Carel. Honestly, I'd put Carel. At 3, I'll put Carel, mainly because I think he just lacks balance, man. His legs need to get a lot bigger. I think he's tall, he's towering, he's wide, but he needs more balance. And I think he needs more time to actually get his legs to catch up with his upper body to make him more impressive and, to fulfill his potential the way he needs to fulfill his potential. Number 2, oh, this one's a close one. Yuri, you see, Yuri's got the wow factor. Yuri's got wow factor, like amazing arms. Like he's wow. Like when you look at him, pull up for that front double, it's like wow.
Your eyes are attracted to him immediately.
Immediately, right? Dylan, on the other hand, I think Dylan is pretty complete. Like he's one of those guys who's got very few weaknesses, solid physique, balance. Back could get a little bigger, but I mean, he's got big arms. His arms are big. Upper body's also solid. So, it's a tough one between those two. But I'd have to just based on, because I'm a betting man, bro, and being a betting man, I'll go for the guy who's placed top 10 at a pro show ahead of someone who hasn't before.
Yeah, which, I mean, that's a fair assessment. I'm
Yeah.
just
Just
looking
looking
at
at a potential.
In 20 weeks, we're not saying which
Yeah.
was the highest ceiling.
No, of course. No. I understand that. It's just, yeah, I might be a bit biased because I really like some of the guys' physiques.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I would, no, that's definitely a fair assessment. I mean, like you said, I see your point in Thabo still needing to prove himself on a pro stage and actually seeing if he really is that competitive. I mean, it's the same if one of the other guys won a pro card this year. I mean, they might look very good on a muscle militia stage or on an amateur stage, but they might not even be able to be at a top 3 at a pro stage.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's definitely a fair assessment. I would agree with your assessment. It's just I am a bit biased because I do like some of the guys' physiques. So yeah.